going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we have a pretty fun one planned. If you guys can't tell, I have a nice little setup in my hand right here. This is the brand new GOOGAN Squad Gold Ride. Look at this thing. Got it paired up on a little Curado DC. Some little fluorocarbon on here. This is a 7.5 heavy extra fast, and this thing it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Look at all the little accents on this thing. We got the old muscle rod because I have some go-to rods of the green, and I also got another go-to gold on the way, so you guys can be looking for a comparison video soon on the gold and the green. But I picked this one up because I wanted a nice frogging rod, and of course I got this when the frogging season's basically done. It's getting cold, it's about winter time, so I have this thing basically for right now for some jigs and some flipping baits. So we have a nice little jig right here, and to be honest, I haven't even used this very much. I've just made a few casts with it. I have yet to catch a fish on it, so we're gonna aim for that today. But yeah, if you guys want to pick some of these up, they will be linked in the description at Shop Carl's. I think a ton of the green ones are sold out. I know that some of the gold are still in stock, but they are going pretty quick. Now the gold are actually $150, and if you're a Carl's member, you can get them for like $120, I think. And these things are actually a 30 to 40 carbon blank, which makes this thing super light, and they are really light, and they have these nice little cork handles on these things. And I'm not sure if you guys can probably see. If you get right here, they have that little gold flaking in there with the little gold GOOGAN Squad logo. It looks good. Black and gold with some cork. This is a nice looking rod. We're gonna put this thing to the test today. We got the muscle, and we're gonna see if we can finally catch our first fish with the Gold Series rods. All right, so we have the GOOGAN Squad Gold Series muscle rod right here. This thing is good for Texas rigs, flipping, jigs, and frogging. Sadly, there will be no frogging. It's a little too cold, but we do have a nice little jig rigged up, and we're gonna hope for the best and try to catch some fish. Dude, this thing feels so clean, especially with the Curado on there. It just matches this thing perfectly. It's a good filling reel on this thing. And I really like these rods because they are just so thin down at the bottom, and they have this long, and they have the little grips on them. They're perfect. I love the way these things fit. Good thing about these GOOGAN rods is they have this click to lock system on the reels. It makes it so much easier to put these things on instead of twisting them. And I've broken 2 rods now because of how tight I've twisted the things and can't twist them off because their mechanism for the twist has been terrible. But these clicks, these things are so easy to get off once you click a reel in. Oh, fish, 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 fish. Got him. Oh my gosh, that felt so clean, bro. Yes, sir. That's a decent one too. Flip. Yeah. Oh, he's spinning. He don't like being hooked. Look at that. That is not a bad fish. He's very cold. I know that. Got a good little hook into him though. He's not going anywhere. God, the heavy rod felt so solid on that hook set. You want me to snag him? Oh, okay. All right, first fish on the jig on the GOOGAN Squad Gold Series muscle rod. The muscle rod handled him really well with the jig. And yeah, thanks for being my first fish on the muscle rod. And Riley actually caught a fish over there too. He caught a pretty decent one. What do you think that is, Riley? Mine's probably about a pound, maybe pound and a half. Yours about a 2.5. Okay, I'm gonna lean right here, Riley. Yeah, hold on. Oh, look at this fish. He is feisty. Let's go ahead and get you back. Dude, this water is freezing today, Riley. See you, guy. Thanks for the bite. So I set the hook on that last fish, and usually I'm not a huge fan of these heavy rods, but this thing honestly did not feel like a heavy rod at all. It felt really smooth on that hook set. I mean, it's an extra fast, which is really good because I like my rods to be fast whenever I set the hook. And it honestly, it didn't feel awkward in my hand, which I used to have like a 7.5, like a what is this? I used to have a 7.6, that's what I meant to say. The 7.5 got me thrown off. I used to have a 7.6, and I didn't really like it because it was just way too heavy. But this is actually, it doesn't feel like a heavy rod. So it's kind of, it's so light that it just, you can't really tell that it's actually a heavy rod. So this thing set the hook, and it was just so smooth with this last fish.
So
Santa, bring me a 10-pounder for Christmas, please.
So the low on Christmas, Logan, is 25 degrees.
Aha, so ice fish? Dude, what if this
hope that it's gonna
what if this lake froze over and we did ice fishing?
That would be so cool.
All right, I know that you guys are watching this. It's Christmas time. Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, or happy whatever day you celebrate, or whatever day it is, you know? But if Santa is watching this video, I would like a 10-pounder for Christmas. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe some more Googan rods, you know? Maybe a mystery tackle box. If you guys want to pick one up, code Logan. Check out, you know? Hashtag plug.
Santa Claus gonna use that code.
Ad. Santa better be using code Logan at GOOGANsquad.com and mystery tackle box, bro, or I'm gonna be a little upset, all right? Changed up the jig I'm throwing. I'm throwing a little gridiron jig with a PB&J color on here and a little rattling chunk. So we're gonna see if maybe this will catch us a fish. All right, we moved over to the drain, some deeper water. We're gonna see if we maybe can find some fish over here. Man, I really want to catch another fish on this rod because this thing is just, it feels so good. I want to bring in multiple fish today. Bro, I thought I was about to fall in the drain.
You would have fell in. You would have fell on that page.
Oh yeah, because I really want to do that. You think that thing would actually hold me though? I feel like I'd still fall. Okay, so I know this thing is a muscle rod, but I am going to throw a jerkbait on this thing because it doesn't really feel like a muscle rod. I feel like you could probably get away with a jerkbait on this. Plus the bottom bite has just not been real well today. So I think this jerkbait is really going to bring in the fish. So I'm going to see if maybe we can catch a few on the old jerkbait because these fish are kind of suspended right now. So I feel like this would be a pretty good bait for today. And we're going to see what happens. That breeze was kind of cold. Came out of nowhere.
Well, it's gonna storm tonight. You ready for that?
I thought it was tomorrow, like all day.
Well, it's tonight leading into.
What time tonight? You know what time it starts?
Like late.
Like 1s or like 12ish?
Probably 1. I don't know, all it's told is it's gonna be storming and cold tonight.
Yeah, I heard there was a chance of tornadoes.
Tornadoes?
Yeah. Hey, we need to pull the boat plug, remind me. Otherwise, it's going to be straight up flooded.
It'll freeze over. We'll have our own little fishing hole.
Cut a hole in the bottom of the boat, fish out of it, ice fishing. I'm telling you, they're not all the way down, like on bottom bites, and they're not like doing a lot of stuff. They're kind of just suspended in a weird area where they only want to bite like a certain thing. Like last week, bro, I probably caught at least 20 fish on a jerkbait, and right now I'm not getting bit at all. The fishing's just weird whenever it changes weather as much as it does in Alabama. Fish? Yes, sir! Oh, thought I just got bit. He a good one? Hey, he's still a fish.
Oh, you choked it. Why do these fish choke?
Because they're hungry. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is the red button beeping?
Yeah.
Is it doing it?
Yeah.
All right, so we just got off the boat. We used the old GOOGAN Gold rod today. This is the 7.5 heavy extra fast. This is the muscle rod. This thing is built for some heavy duty lures. So like if you wanted to throw an Alabama rig per se, you could throw it on this thing. If you want to throw a frog, jigs, Texas rigs, flipping baits, dude, everything goes on this. And yeah, if you guys want to pick one up, they are linked in the description. They are selling out super fast. So if you guys want to pick one up for yourself, go over there. The second link in the description, I think. But yeah, we caught a pretty nice fish on the jig, and then we threw a Texas rig and a jerkbait, and we didn't catch anything else. So we tried our best with that, but this rod did perform really good, and it's actually one of my new favorites for sure. I may even like it a little bit better than the green. I don't know. Riley, what do you think looks wise? What do you like better, the green? Hold on.
I'm a gold guy.
The green or the gold? Oh, of course there's a cover on my reel before I scratch it up.
Definitely gold.
Like green or gold? Like which one are you liking?
I'm liking the gold.
I feel like this probably would have been cleaner if that was like gold. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would have been a lot cooler. But if you guys want to see me throw these up against each other and do a green versus a gold, we are going to do that soon. I have another gold go-to on the way. And so this was interesting, right? So you guys know the shipping companies have been crazy. So this rod actually almost didn't make it to my house. They shipped it to a different lady, and luckily that lady was really nice. She lived across town and she brought me the rod. So I almost got screwed out of a rod, and then when I went to go look at the tracking label, it still said it was in transit. So who knows? That thing's basically gone forever. The UPS people probably have no idea where it's at, but thankfully it's right here, and we got to make a little video out of it today. But you guys can look forward to a little rod and reel arsenal here soon, because I have some new reels, some new rods coming in. Yeah, and you guys seem to like the one last year, so I'm going to redo it again and explain kind of the goals of 2021. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a sub, and I will see you guys in the next one.